the Dragon Warrior.
Sorry, but you don't have any Dragon Warrior.
All of China will kneel before my great power. And I will not stop until I have the kung fu of all masters.
In this fourth film, I can really see the care and the mindfulness in this version that was really crafted in the storytelling as it pertains to, Chinese traditions, as well as it being kind of a bridge to the old and the new, while staying really true to not really staying true to the original films. How was it being able to bridge that gap between the old and the new?
In terms of, bridging that, like I would say that the first point is, having Poe, our main character, have to team up with this new young thief fox, played by the incredible, kAwkwafina. And like there's automatically tension with that. Poe has been kicking butt for a while, but he's never met a kind of character like this. Someone who really challenges all of his morals and beliefs and everything. But for him to go on that journey with this fox together, it's really highlighting the things that he needs to learn in order to become the next spiritual leader of the Valley of Peace.
You were chosen to become something more than you already are.
The first Kung Fu Panda came out in 2008.
Oh my
It's
God.
kind of nutty. And, the two of you are new to directing this particular film in the franchise. And I understand that a lot of the artists and the animation team grew up loving the original film. Can you talk about what it was like working with them and kind of passing the torch on to this crew who are not only, people working on this film, but fans?
Yeah, it was interesting. Stephanie, you have that story about how some of our animators, like they had a tear in their eye getting to animate
Yeah.
Tai Lung because they were like little kids in the theater going crazy for the very first Kung Fu Panda, right?
Right. Yeah. I mean, some animators were crying with joy. And then apparently some were like fighting each other to like, I need this shot, I need this scene. So we were like, oh, good. We love seeing that passion.
Yeah, it was like Hunger Games. We played them
It
against
was.
each other to who could get their favorite character and get to animate them, their favorite character from their childhood.
Always, inevitably, there'd be at least one person who'd be like, well, there's, this actually contradicts something that happened in the first three movies, and we'd be like, dang it, we have to fact check ourselves. And it was just great because it felt like we had like a sort of living encyclopedia with us at all times, being like, no, this is actually how it happened in the previous movies. Like, oh, okay, good. We have to stay true, to the spirit and the facts of the movies. So that was super helpful to have fans.
It was really helpful too that like this is everyone that worked on this. This is the best. Everyone admitted this is the best franchise at DreamWorks Studios. And one of the big reasons is Jack Blac. And his character stands the test of time. And Jack Blac is this lovable panda Poe. But also, everyone on our team agreed that this franchise has the best villains ever created in any animated films. Like these villains are spectacular. And so it wasn't an easy task, but we went into this one going, we have to answer all the super fans and make sure that this villain is deserving of a part 4.
I am out of time, but my last question was about Viola Davis, but I'm not going to get into it. But I will say, she recently played the villain in the last Hunger Games movie.
Yeah.
And I will say that I really enjoyed her as Chameleon in this movie than I
She's
did.
even more evil, isn't she? Who
She
knew that Viola
is.
Davis could dig deeper into that character and become even more devious and evil and powerful?
Dragon Warrior, your journey has come to an end.